Alright guys, it's December, so that means that the holiday season in Vero Beach is here, and it has a way of bringing people together. So from festive parades and community events to the warm weather that also allows you to enjoy everything outdoors, this town is a great place to celebrate. So whether you're a local or just visiting, the holidays here always have something special for everybody. Now, one of the best parts of celebrating the holidays in Vero Beach is definitely going to be the weather. So while other parts of the country are dealing with snow, freezing temperatures, and icy roads, very much like you might be dealing with it, we're here enjoying the sunny days with highs in the mid-70s and cool evenings in the 60s, and you can still feel the holiday season without needing to layer up or shovel snow, which is a huge plus. And that's something that I really appreciated after visiting New Jersey around Thanksgiving. So the cold up there was no joke. I always said that the cold in Florida was always a little bit worse because of the humidity and it has that chill to the bone, but I think Jersey kind of has the same thing going on. So I apologize for everyone who I've always talked to saying it's worse here whenever it gets cold, yada yada yada. It was pretty bad. I remember I stepped outside, bundled up in my warmest jacket, and I still felt that I wasn't prepared. And at one point we went to go see the Statue of Liberty. I stepped out of the car, I took one quick glance. I think I just saw like the back end of her on the Jersey side, or that was my first time seeing it, and I just said, all right, I saw it, and I was bundled up like this before running back to crank up the heater. And my family still teases me about how I didn't even last long enough to take a picture. So I'm definitely a Floridian through and through. But here in Vero Beach, you don't have to deal with any of that. You can enjoy all of the holiday events and outdoor activities in comfort, which makes it easy to get out and take advantage of everything that the season has to offer. It's Saturday morning right now when I'm recording this video, so we're probably gonna be going to the farmer's market on Ocean Drive. I'm just gonna be going like this. It's a little windy, so maybe I'll throw in like a windbreaker or something else like that. But honestly, this is what I'm wearing and I can go there and be totally fine. All right, now if you're watching this from somewhere where it's pretty cold, maybe freezing your butt off in a snowstorm and thinking, wow, this looks nice, then we'd love to help make it your reality. So you can call, text, or email us if you have any questions about moving to Florida or relocating to the Vero Beach and surrounding areas. And whether you're looking for advice, tips, or just someone to help guide you through the process, we'd love to work with you. Now, one of the biggest holiday events in town is the Vero Beach Christmas Parade, which happened earlier this month on December 7th. And this parade feels more like a big city event than something you'd expect in a smaller town. So the floats, live music, and performances bring so much energy, and it's always packed with people lining the streets to watch, and they're setting up their chairs early, all this other kind of stuff. It's crazy. So the parade runs along Ocean Drive, and the streets are packed with families setting up their chairs early to grab the best spots. And trust me, you have to get there early. And if you wait too long, you risk getting stuck in traffic, especially on the bridge. And this year, plenty of people shared their stories on Facebook about being stuck on the bridge for hours because they did not plan ahead. And we made sure to get there early, set up our seats, and enjoy the build up before the parade started. That was one of the best parts about it, is just setting up there, getting to talk with family and everything before the parade started. And then Cannon loved waving to everyone on the floats and clapping along with the music as they were going. The bands were playing, everything, all the stuff was happening. And it was one of those events that really kicks off the holiday season in a big way and really shows how much the community comes together for the holidays. Now, another fantastic holiday tradition in Vero Beach is the Christmas boat parade along the Indian River Lagoon. Again, I always record these videos about a week or so in advance, so I had this pre-planned to talk about it, and I was going to go tonight, get the B-roll, get everything else, but I actually just was informed through a text message that the boat parade's canceled. It's too windy out there. So remember what I was just saying a few minutes ago, how it's a little windy outside? Yeah, they canceled the boat parade because it's like 15 to 25 mile an hour winds right now. Not very good, but that means a cold front's coming through to help it feel a little bit more like the holidays and more like that Christmas time as we're approaching it a little bit closer. But anyway, this is one of my most personal favorites. I wish we could have visited and seen it because there's nothing more festive in Vero Beach than having boats in the lagoon decked out with all their Christmas lights and everyone celebrating there. That is Christmas in Florida to a T, and I wish we could have seen it. It's one of my favorites to go to, but unfortunately, it's canceled. That happens. Moving on. Now, the Festival of Trees at the Riverside Theater campus, which ran from December 6th through December 8th, was another highlight of the season. It featured beautifully decorated Christmas trees and wreaths, each with its own theme and style. And what made each event stand out, and what made this event stand out, were the live performances happening throughout the weekend. And the combination of the decorations, the music, and the creativity of the displays really made it a festive experience. It also supports the local charities. It's a great way to give back while enjoying something special during the holidays. And also on December 7th, Christmas Tree Lane at First Presbyterian Church offered a mix of holiday shopping and festive fun. The event was filled with handmade crafts, baked goods, and unique gifts created by local artisans. And one thing that stood out to me was the variety of items on display. So whether you were looking for decorations, gifts, or just something different to browse, it was easy to go ahead and check off a lot of the boxes whenever we are going to this as far as a Christmas gift for everyone around it. So events like this are always great because they support local artisans while giving you a chance to find something truly unique for the holidays. Now I wanted to talk a little bit about the move to Vero Beach. So Hannah and I moved to Vero Beach in 2021 just before our son Cannon was born. And what's funny is that moving back here, because I was born and raised here, wasn't really part of the plan at first. In fact, it was one of the things that we discussed that we absolutely were not going to do. So I grew up in Vero Beach, but after living in Orlando for a while, we weren't sure if coming back was going to be the right move. And when we started looking for a place to settle down, we spent months exploring different parts of Florida. We looked at big cities, small towns, and everything in between. But no matter where we searched, Vero Beach kept coming back to the top of the list. It had a slower pace that we wanted, a strong sense of community, and everything that we needed to raise our family. Eventually, we decided to make the move, and looking back now, it's been the best decision for us. And not long after we moved, Hannah's parents decided to relocate to Sebastian, just north of Vero Beach, for us to be closer. And they also fell in love with the area and thought that it was a perfect fit for them. So backstory on them, they just had a 5-acre farm up in St. Cloud, decided to sell it, and they wanted to move to a slower pace place that kind of reminded them of St. Cloud whenever they first moved there. So they wanted to find somewhere where they could be close to the water, because we call her Grandma Goon, but that's my mother-in-law, Hannah's mom. She grew up in Tampa and loves the water. And Pakabuga, also, Hannah's dad. It's just little nicknames that we have for him. He loves the water as well. Had a 17-foot Mako skiff and everything else like that. So they wanted to be close to the water, but also wanted to be in a town that felt like what St. Cloud was before. And I think Sebastian was the closest fit as far as being on the coast. So having them nearby has been a huge bonus, especially with Cannon growing up. So that's been huge. And then Vero Beach has turned out to be the best place for us and for both our immediate family and extended family. Now, if you're looking for something to do this week, the Christmas Park and Walk at Laporte Farms, I don't know how you say it, Laporte, I don't know, is in Sebastian, is happening from December 21st to the 23rd, and again from December 28th through the 30th from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. And this event is perfect for families. So they have hot cider, cocoa, and s'mores by the fire, along with plenty of holiday decorations that make it a fun spot for family photos. And it's a simple and relaxing way to enjoy the season with just a small donation needed for you to go ahead and get in. And it's an easy add to your holiday plans. And then the last one that I wanted to mention is one that just happened yesterday on December 13th. So Friday night, December 13th, it was the Winter Wonderland put together by Oceans. Oceans is a daycare and also a church that is, in the mall, in the Indian River Mall. It's where Candy goes. So that's how we knew about it. They really closed down a lot of the parking spots in the Indian River Mall. And then they had it to where they had, snow slides. They had Cannon walking around feeding different animals, feeding them hay. They had live music. The Grinch was up there at one point. Lots of rides, lots of holiday stuff, lots of, big crowd of people. So it was a big day for Oceans Academy and Oceans, church, just to get together and then put their name out there. And they really did put together a good event. So Cannon had a blast. So I think that was really a highlight for the holiday season, especially with him being 3 years old and then getting to that point where he could enjoy more of those things. When he was 2, it was a little bit harder, but now he's really starting to get into the step of things and develop his own personality, and it's really awesome to see. So the holidays in Vero Beach offer a little bit of everything. So from lively parades to peaceful evenings by the water, and there's truly something for everyone. So whether you're looking for big community events or smaller family traditions, if you're thinking about making making Vero Beach your home or just want to escape the cold, then we'd love to help you. So you could call, text, or email us anytime or visit fleastcoast.com for local listings, and we'd love to help you make this area your reality. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.